What's going on Facebook? What's happening, man? It's Tuesday. And yeah, you ready to write Motivated for a Change, man. I had somebody hit me today and motivated me to actually topic this live, Motivated for a Change. So to my replay viewers, I appreciate you guys for checking me out. Make sure you drop where you watching from. You guys are the bread and butter to it. You always come back and peek what's happening. What's going on, Ashley? I appreciate you checking in, man. We're going to get into this one. Motivated for a Change. We are motivated for a change today, man. I'm a homegirl. Hit me on some good news today. She ready to make a move, and I'm excited for her. So I'm going to go ahead and roll off of that energy, man. Make sure you share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with your teams, anybody you think that might need to be motivated for a change in their life. If they are in a stagnant position and they want to move forward, they just don't know how, then make sure that you put them up on a little bit of game. It's all about sharing value is only as strong as the person who's putting it out. You have to give it out in the right outlet, in the right areas for the people to receive it, man. So, got a phone call. I was happy to get this phone call today. A friend of mine letting me know that she said, man, in 2018, she's ready to make a move and do something with her life. And that really motivated me to hear other people ready to move forward. Because all I was seeing on Facebook today was people saying how they hate that they're back at their jobs. They hated to wake up. And she said she felt the same way when she woke up this morning. She was like, man, where am I going with my life? As soon as the alarm clock sounded, she was right back in a nightmare. You know, so she was like, man, where am I going with my life? Like, all of this that I'm doing, is it, you know what I'm saying, what is it all leading to? She went to thinking about, had to put on my do not disturb. She started thinking about what's going on, Chisa, what's happening, Rob? She started thinking about where she would be in 5 years and the highest pay. She was like, man, everything that you have been posting started to kind of click with me. I started looking at the highest paid employee at my job, and that was nowhere near where I wanted to be. My dreams were much larger than that, but I haven't begun to even work on them yet. He said, what is stopping me? What's slowing me down? And the only thing that was slowing her down was the idea that that she wasn't on the caliber, she wasn't on the page to make the type of moves that the people that she sees doing this can make. And so she sat herself down believing that this was all that she could do. This was all that she was called to do. Thank you for checking in, Christine. That this was all that she was called to do. But when she started to look that she wasn't happy, she started to ask herself, man, why can't I have all the things that they tell me that I shouldn't want? Why can't I want to be successful? Why can't I have money? If I want money, why can't I have more money in my life? Why am I supposed to be just thankful, only thankful? Of course, be grateful, but why do I have to stop there if I want more? And I said, you're right. If you align yourself, you can have whatever it is that you want. We have to change up our routine, slightly tweak a few things here and there, you know, finding what serves us along the journey, whatever's going to complement our journey. We do have to do these things in order to get it right, but you can have what you want. You know what I mean? So what's happening, Kelsey? Appreciate you for checking in. So, you know, we kind of chat back and forth a little bit about it, about her being able to have what she wants if she aligns herself, meaning she has to take some things away from her life that were embedded within her life that was keeping her from being able to move forward. She had to be ready to move on from that. So that would bring her to be uncomfortable at some point in her life, right? At some point in this journey. So her being uncomfortable would be the beginning of her growth. And she needed to understand that. So I, you know, put her up on game a little bit on what that was. You know what I'm saying? Her mornings have to be different. Her morning rituals have to be different. You have to get your spirit right. If you are religious, whatever your religion is, if you get up, you pray, if that's what you do, make sure you add that into your morning ritual. Make time for it every morning, even if that means you have to go to sleep an hour earlier. What's happening, Zip? You have to go to sleep an hour earlier the night before so you can get up and get your soul intact, for you to get your mind intact, for you to get the proper nutrition that you normally don't get in the morning, all of those things intact. It's crazy because we only have so much energy in a day, and you know where most of your energy is. Since me and her were talking about jobs and having one, and she wanting to do something where she had more freedom, it's crazy that your energy is between 9 and 5. Your energy is at its strongest between 9 and 5. Peaks around 3 o'clock, right? 2 to 3 o'clock, right? And it's funny how jobs want you in 9 to 5. Now I know it's offset. Some jobs do the late night, but it's all called, everybody know it. Do you have a 9 to 5 or are you an entrepreneur? That's where they get that from. So a 9 to 5, man. So when you ask yourself, man, who are you giving all your energy to? What are you doing with all of your energy? By the end of the day, you're powering down. Your mind isn't even, it's hard for you to get your mind up and going on moving towards some progress for you yourself. You're constantly working for the corporation, constantly working for someone else's dream. Constantly. So we have to break out of that. We got to switch to routine. So this is going to cause it's going to get real shaky. So things are going to get uncomfortable for you. But remember, when you're comfortable, you don't grow. So now we know this uncomfortable feeling is growth. So let's love on this uncomfortable feeling, man, and grow from it. You know, it's funny, speaking on that energy, a lot of people say, oh man, I can go for hours and hours all night to the wee hours in the morning, blah, 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 party and this and that. And I always like to joke and say, yeah, that's because you borrowed some energy from the future you. You borrowed a little energy from the future you. Because as you get older, your energy is going to slow down. All of those things you put in your body, all those nights you stayed up, you're going to pay for them later. So, you know what I mean? So if you look at it in that way too, so if you think that you can outlast everybody, you might have a good run right now. But the truth of the matter is you're going to run into a roadblock. So it's also important to take care of your health if you plan to be motivated enough to make a change. So take care of your health so you can withstand what's to come, because you have no clue. It's a new journey. Things are about to get uncomfortable. Find every chance that you get. Find every chance you can to motivate someone else. What's happening, Vincent? Find every chance in this, every opportunity out there to motivate someone else. Why? Because what you do comes back to you, right? So, not saying that you're going to have a team come rally behind you and, oh, let's go, let's get it, come on, let's go. No, not that kind of motivation, man. But you never know what big key might come into your life that will motivate you, inspire you to do that thing that you were not inspired to do before, that just changes your world, changes your life, changes your everything. So every chance you get, motivate, 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 give value always. That's why I stay giving value, because I want to receive this value in my life. So I make sure that what I give out is great value. In my eyes, it's great value. I make sure of that because I want to receive it in my life. So therefore you get it from me, right? Like I said, every chance you get. Motivation, inspiration, every chance you get. You don't even have to get spiritual with that. Everybody needs it, right? So there you go. You know, we all have our days. Everybody's going to have their days, man. And that's the truth. But we all know that opportunity lies in the midst of chaos, man. And the thing about those days that you have where you have this chaos, if you allow yourself to drown or be trapped in this chaos, if you submit to it, then you lose that opportunity. Don't get it twisted. I didn't say you lose all opportunities, but you lose that opportunity. You won't even see that opportunity. So it's nothing for you to worry about, I don't guess. It just depends on how you look at your journey. Me, myself, I want to touch every opportunity that there is for me. If I can get my hands on every opportunity that there is for me, so I can at least see if I want to keep moving, keep rumbling with it. So don't miss out on your blessings, man. So don't fall to your or submit to those bad days that you might have. Stop comparing yourself to other people also. Comparison only leads to procrastination, always. Anytime you come up with an idea and you want to compare it to somebody else's idea, not in reference, but want to compare it to somebody else's idea, it only creates procrastination. You never get to the chopping block with it. You never get to the storefront with it, because you're steadily trying to make it better than somebody else's. But you don't even understand that they have money and they have things in place already that's been generated from their idea that's already pushing them forward. They can change their idea tomorrow and you're behind the curve once again. So you got to do what's coming to your mind, what's in your soul, what's in your spirit, what you're driven to do. It's cool to have like minds around you that you can spin off of, bounce off of to push you forward. Be in competition with yourself, though. Don't be in competition with anyone else but yourself. But yourself. Outdo yourself. Impress yourself every chance you get. Those people that you admire, those people that you look up to, stop following them and start collabing with them. Start linking with them. You feel what I'm saying? Because you'll find that most people that you actually admire, they're just normal people. They're not those big superheroes that you think. And if you guys actually collab together, you could probably come up with something a lot greater than you just following. So that's all I have for you guys, man. It's Tuesday. Jumping back in it, man. We're making it happen. 2018. I hope you guys are still kicking off to a good start. We're going to roll all the way to 19 and beyond. So let's make it happen. Stay happy, healthy, and humble. Remember, plant-based whole food nutrition is the way. Peace.